12:02 on a beautiful Friday in Edmonton. Good afternoon, everybody. This is the Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza. Tom Gazzola, Hernandez Salas with you. Hope you're doing well out there. Text us, 780-218-9999. Get to the nasty chat as well. If you're watching on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Lots to talk about. We've got a game tonight. Not a overly thrilling one, but I say that's my slanted opinion, an intriguing one for some. Flames,
yes.
Oilers, rookies going toe-to-toe down at Rogers Place tonight. I know Reed Wilkins is heading down there. Were you going to go?
No. I'll probably watch it on the good old laptop.
It's being streamed?
I think the Flames are streaming it for free.
Excellent. The Flames are very good at that.
I just can't wait for the overreactions tonight.
It's the first one. People are excited. Yeah. I've been seeing the texts coming in saying, game on Friday.
My God.
Let's go. And I actually really appreciate the excitement.
Yeah,
that's good.
Hey, fans are excited, man. Fans love their Oilers.
Yeah, they do.
And again, there's going to be overreaction if Howard scores 4 tonight, or if he's shut out. There's going to be, you know how it is here, Tom. You've been around the block a few times covering this team.
Once or twice.
Very excited to see Brady Stonehouse.
Finally. Then Lieutenant Eric won't be updating him on game days as a guy on IR because he's back, baby, that Brady Stonehouse. Of course, Boston Pizza right now. Kids eat free for the month of September. Yes, there is a minimum spend. Thank you, Trev. And they also have the buy one medium or large pizza, get the second 50% off. We are fortunate to work with all the wonderful Boston Pizza locations in this fine city and surrounding area. Shout out to Sean over at Summit in St. Albert on the north end. Shout out to Tony and Curtis over at BP Westgate. Shout out to Jason and Lisa over at BP Clairview. We are lucky to have some great franchisees. And so go check out Boston Pizza. I just want to give him a shout out. I know Tony's very excited about Evan Bouchard having a big season this year.
Oh, yeah, he loves it.
I can't wait to hear first game that we're there for BP Westgate. Got some tremendous giveaways. Tony will be there. You know what you could get for Bouchard, right?
Oh, boy.
I'm kidding.
Tank V, the overreaction will be refreshing.
That's fine, yes.
Tank V, not yet, man.
Oh, no, bring it on.
No.
Bring it on, because guess what? There's no pre- and post-game show, so we don't need to deal with it. Speaking of which, people have been asking about the pre- and post-game show. Maddie, myself, we'll get that all sorted out when we start rolling. It won't be till probably the end of the preseason, and that's just kind of how we've done it the last few years. We did it like that at 1260 as well. So, no pre- and post-game for a few more weeks. Late in the preseason, we'll get that going for sure. And you're not on pre and post game.
Yes,
this year. I'm sad.
I might dabble a bit.
You'll dabble.
You ever need a pinch hitter?
Of course, we always want to have you. And Benny Thompson will be producing / co-hosting this year with myself, Matt Cassian. You'll see a little bit more of Belzy. Maybe some Joaquin sprinkled in there as well.
For sure. Those guys are great. Belzy did a lot. Both guys did a lot, actually, and they were great. Absolutely great.
You're going to see Joaquin on the broadcast as well.
Yeah.
He's excellent. Him, Struddy. Mac T, I know Mac T, the plan isn't to be around. I think he's going to winter down south, but when he's in town, he's always great.
Do you think it's only a matter of time before Belzy's on the Sportsnet?
He should be on there. I know they tried him out.
Yeah.
When they were getting new analysts or refreshing the analysts. And they went with, obviously, Joaquin, Struddy, and Mac T. And you see John Shannon on there, too. But Belzy was young in his broadcast game and career. And now he's much better, as you know. If you listen to him now, he's very polished, refined, knows his game inside and out, and has the experience, obviously, as well. Hello Hockey gets going September 27th.
September 27th.
That's right.
The Elks play that day.
I know. I know. I'm working that game.
Yeah,
I'm going to have a very busy Saturday.
The Riders.
Thank you for the reminder. Okay. So we do have the Oilers rookies against the Flames rookies. We're going to hit on that. We'll talk about the lineup for tonight. We'll get your thoughts as well. Please chip in. Get into the nasty chat as well as the inbox. We'll get to some other thoughts as well. The third jersey got leaked. Talking to some friends and current staff of OEG, it was disappointing for them the way it went down.
Yeah.
My buddy's a VP of marketing over there, and I know he worked his ass off on that thing, did his very best to keep it locked up. I said it yesterday on the Hangout, but like I kept it tight.
Mm-hmm.
Like I would say things, but I wasn't going to release it.
Of course.
You know? And I heard he was pretty beat up over it. So that sucks because you put I think it was like a couple years process, and it gets spoiled by someone taking a picture, posting it. And
this day and age, it's tough.
So man. Hard. Yeah.
Like when I was with the Elks too, like just you can't get upset when stuff gets out because it's part of the game now. Mm-hmm. Like everybody has their insiders. Everybody, no one's ever going to admit, yeah, I'm the one who did this and did that. But it's part of the game. And when you're able, Tom, to keep something quiet, it's a good feeling. But it's probably a one-off, and it's not going to happen often because it's just. Yeah, and you feel, your friend or your colleague, whatever, like you said, they put so much work into it. Yeah. They kind of want to do a nice release, and then someone gets a hold of it and leaks it. It's unfortunate, but it's the name of the game nowadays with social media, man, right?
I know.
It's tough.
I know. What do you think of it, by the way? And we only, like, I've seen the whole setup. I like it. People have been just slamming it on social media.
I saw the picture that was leaked. Initially, I'm not a fan. Yeah. I'm not a big jersey guy, though. I don't really get into jerseys and all that. But I'm gonna save like the official judgment until I see it on the players, because I've changed my mind with a few jerseys when I see them on the player, in different lighting and all that. But right now, if you were to ask me, yeah, it kind of lacks for me. Yeah, I'm just being candid. Yeah, not a big fan right now.
That could change.
It could, 100%.
It's a different look, and
They're
I appreciate
still going to
that.
sell.
Of course. You think the hats and the T-shirts are going to be sitting on those shelves? Probably not. They're going to be selling like hotcakes.
Everybody's going to want a piece of that jersey.
Yes, they will. It's the new hot-ish, as some cool kids would say.
And people collect jerseys, right? Like
they
people love to have all the Oiler jersey, which is fine, and it's great. So I think it's going to do fine. And I do think once you see Connor skating around in it and Leon, it might change your mind.
And if they win wearing it.
Exactly.
Right. Changes the vibe. You have a couple of those delicious 1950. That's the price of the beers now, apparently. A couple of those. Yeah, I'll buy a jersey.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's another 500 gone. Bye-bye. But yeah, it's a I think people will come around to them, but right now the reaction hasn't been good. And I just want to give a shout out to the OEG for trying to keep it locked down. My buddies over there, and it wasn't me this time. And I said I'd play nice, and I feel like I've lived up to that end of the bargain. So anyway, we'll move on. A couple of nasty chats to get to. I see you, VR Montenegro says third season of pre and post on EST. Third producer seems Tommy is hard to work with.
That's a good.
Don't laugh at that.
It's not true, but it's a good tag.
Yes. Oh, they all hate me.
Yeah.
I'm so demanding. Well said, VR Montenegro.
If you're a producer out there, be ready for season 4.
Thank you to Jay, who says, I'm looking forward to Hello Hockey coming back. Yes, we're excited as well.
It's such a fun, because Saturdays you get up, you're having breakfast, throw you guys on, right? And the good thing is, as much as we love talking Oilers here, but it's refreshing that you guys go different markets, talk different things, because there's more to the NHL than just the Edmonton Oilers. So it's great. It's a nice little change up, right? So I love it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's funny because we actually had a meeting with Sportsnet, and they're like, yeah, during the playoffs, we would get texts to our text line saying, why do you have these clowns from Edmonton? I'm like, hey, your team, maybe try to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, exactly.
Who the hell do you think we're going to talk about?
Yeah, they're in the final.
And it was funny. It was a funny back and forth. And we're like, well, it's not our fault the team in your city sucks. Didn't make the playoffs. I actually think the Flames are going to be good. I think the Canucks are going to be a mess.
You do, eh?
Yeah,
because I think Penner's Pancakes asked us the other day, who would be better, the Flames or the Canucks? And it's a really good question.
I think the Flames. I think there's better leadership with the Calgary Flames. I like their management team. They don't have like the sexy marquee names, but they have a group of pretty damn good players. They've got some good young ones coming up.
And not a lot of change.
No, and I think the belief within that room and in that organization is strong, which I think is important. Does it put them over the top? I don't know, but I think they will be one of those plucky teams that's fighting for a spot.
But Elias Pettersson put on 13 pounds, Tom.
Oh, look out. Watch out. That's great.
They got Kane, Heedle.
Okay.
I'm just messing.
All right. No, that's fine. There's still going to be a mess. That's an organization. When you look at the Pacific Division, how the Oilers stack up, like, if you really look at the Pacific, and feel free to chime in, who do you look at and go, that team needs to be, like, feared?
None.
Not even Vegas. I don't care that they got Marner.
Not even the Oilers.
Not even the Oilers. Well, you have to give the Oilers respect because of
the two big dogs.
Yeah.
But it's not like it's like
they got worse.
They got worse
on paper.
That's a good point, Tom, because listen, Marner, we know what he does in the regular season. I don't care.
Tremendous.
He's going to be good. Yeah. We all know that. It's the playoffs, baby. But no petrol. They've lost a bit. Like, you're right, man. The Pacific, a lot of teams didn't improve.
Maybe Anaheim, but nobody's giving them any flowers.
Yeah, sure.
Like they were a thorn in people's sides last season. I look at all the teams of Pacific. I'm like,
well, Calvin says Oilers are the class of the West. I don't believe that. They're not the class. They haven't won the division in how long?
I'm not going to disagree with Calvin, but I'll say maybe.
I still think it's between Edmonton and Vegas.
In the Pacific or the West?
The Pacific.
And in the West, who do you have?
I'd like Edmonton's in the mix. Winnipeg, Dallas.
Winnipeg for sure.
But I think Winnipeg got worse.
Overrate Dallas?
I think we do. I think we do.
Yeah?
I think we do.
They have a good team.
They're good.
Yeah.
But again, we're talking about, like, and we're not saying the Oilers are a bad team.
No,
but the Oilers are not as good as what finished the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Agreed.
And that's fair. Winnipeg's not better. I don't think. Jonathan Taves, their second line center right now. And no disrespect to Jonathan Taves, he's Hall of Fame career. Stanley Cup champion multiple times.
Even he said he doesn't know what he's going to be when he comes back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dallas is until they can beat Vegas or the Edmonton Oilers. I think LA got. I
don't like LA. You and I talked about this 2 weeks ago.
No, but LA's like, I think up front they improved. Like they're 12 forwards. I don't like their defense, and their goaltending remains the same. So I think they're almost like the same.
Okay. Yeah, I get that. Makes sense.
Yeah. So it's interesting, man. Calgary might be that team that not surprises, but is there in the top three all season.
What's Minnesota? They were hurt all last year, essentially. When they were healthy, they were good.
Mm-hmm.
They got a ton of injuries, dealt with them, still were in the mix. It kind of felt like it was a little too late when they got healthy and they were kind of playing catch up, if you will. Minnesota could be a sneaky good team in the West.
If they can get the thrill sign there.
They're going to need another good year of goaltending, too.
Yeah. Smitty the Welder, they just won the West the last 2 seasons. No, I know that, but that's
who did?
The Oilers. That's in the past, bro. They're not the same team. Listen.
They have, though. Smitty makes a good point. They do.
I like the Oilers' defense. I think it's the best D-core going into a season in a long time.
Really?
Yes.
I have questions about that defense.
Why?
Just you don't have like a Kulak's like a true defender. Ekholm sounds like he's good to go. He's healthy.
Yeah.
That's good. He had a torn abductor muscle last year.
That's crazy.
I know.
Abductor or adductor?
Abductor.
Okay.
I think it's... Now you got me confused.
Yeah. It's gonna...
Abductor.
It's gonna be an interesting season for sure. But I mean, Edmonton should be up the top now. We're gonna talk about this for the next 2 months. Like, there's a lot of question marks up front. We know that, but there's still good players like Howard, Matt Savoy. What can they do? Can Thomasak take a spot? Where's Frederick gonna play? Where's the best position for Adam Henrique?
Good question. Wing, in my opinion.
Yeah. Zach Hyman. How long will he be out?
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question too.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions regarding they're still a team, and they're still one of the better teams, and they still should contend for a cup. It's going to be extremely hard to get back to 3 Stanley Cup finals. I know Florida did it in Tampa.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's but I guess it's exciting question marks. Like, I want to see Ike Howard. What can he do? Savoy. in a full season. But yeah, interesting. It's interesting that you're not so high on the defense because, listen, Bouchard, we know what he is. When he's on,
I hope he's playoff Bouchard from the start of the season.
Ekholm, you know what you're going to get, but a lot of miles. Can he stay healthy? Has he slowed down a bit? Nurse is Nurse. He's always going to be a roller coaster.
Yes.
Your steady Eddie is Kulak. I think Jake Wallman is.
I like Wallman.
Wallman's he's good offensively, and I think he's good defensively. And then can Emerson take that next step? And then you got Stetcher and Regula.
Oh,
Josh Brown.
Yeah.
You don't believe in Josh Brown, do you?
I'm not saying I don't, but I'm not saying I do. I'm just going to leave that one there.
Alec Regula, the guy, the big unknown.
He needs to play.
Yeah.
He needs to play. He's coming off a torn knee. That takes time. There's a lot of question marks, so we'll see. And it all starts tonight against the Flames rookies. If you're like, what are the lines? I've got them for you.
Let's do it.
Here you go. Big thanks to Tony Brower over at Oilers TV. Mid-season form. Szymanski centering Howard and Savoy.
Let's go.
All right. Mariella with Pitlick and Hudson. Capone, Paisano, with Clattenburg and Lafreniere. Keep an eye on Clattenburg.
Yeah.
Because he likes to mix it up. I know when he's
feisty, right?
Yeah, he's feisty. He's a bigger guy. He's not afraid to muck it up. And you noticed him a few times last year in training camp. Eventually got a contract, and I think he got a concussion. If I'm not mistaken, his first game with the Condors, if memory serves me correctly, when I was talking to Ryan Holt from the Condors. But keep an eye on Clattenburg. I think he's an interesting guy to watch. Lafreniere on the right side. Then you got Lewandowski with Stonehouse.
Yes.
All right. And Stefan, extra forward O'Neill, Tony says. And then on defense tonight, Carfagna with Akey. Keep an eye on Bo Akey. You got Krebs with Von Richter. Great last name. Woodall with Adam. The extra is Davidson. Samuel Janssen will start net. I know a lot of people, they would ask us during the year, is Janssen available? How about that Janssen guy in Sweden? Well, now is your chance.
He's a little bit older, right?
I can't remember. I have to look it up.
He's the Euro they signed.
It's funny how different it is. Like, we would have to keep an eye on the pipeline before because you're like, wow, this team sucks. Like, they're not doing anything. Who's coming up? Let's look forward to them. Now it's like, no, this team's good. It doesn't really matter who's down there unless you need to call up a guy.
Yeah.
Let them cook. Let them get better. Let them mature. Janssen's 21.
Okay.
6'3", 185 pounds, tall and lanky.
Mm-hmm.
Played for Firestad. BK Karlstad, one game there. I'm assuming that's the lower division. And then he was with Bofors IK, Swedish Div 1. So that's the SHL, right? 24 games played, 17-6.
How long tonight, Tom? Like, maybe I'll text you the first time I see it, but let's say Janssen is brilliant tonight.
Nathaniel Day backing him up, by the way. Okay, tell me.
If Janssen's great tonight, at what time does the first text come in? This guy should play a header skin.
Before the game's over. You know how it is on the text line.
I love it.
This guy is the starter. Trades get. That's what we'll see those texts if Janssen against the Flames rookies has himself.
So that first line should dominate.
Cook. Absolutely. Should.
Yeah.
Let's see what the Flames have going today. They're sending a team down here or up here. I
just wish we could have an alert just when those three jump on the ice so that I can turn into watch.
Oh, you'd like that?
And then change the channel when the other three lines go on and then turn back. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you do that for me?
No. Not a chance in hell. Not a chance in hell, my friend. I'm looking for lines here. Seeing interviews, but I don't see lines for the Calgary Flames. Anyway, text us 780-218-9999. Your thoughts. What are you looking forward to tonight? So what you're going to watch, you said? You're not going?
I dabble a bit. I'm not going to commit to it. This chair, man. CFL. I'm going to watch both games.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I listen, I know it's part of our job and all that, but I mean,
I'll be watching.
I'll watch. Like I said, I'll have it on the side on the laptop. If I hear Howard or Savoy, I'll pay more attention. But because none of the other guys are going to make this squad, let's just be honest.
That is fair.
All right. Bo Akey as well. Intrigued by the goaltender too. I mean, long shot, obviously, but I always like looking at the goaltenders, what they have in the pipeline. So, yeah, I'll dabble a bit, Tommy, but not a full commitment to it.
You can watch the game on Oilers Plus. It's going to be streamed on there. Let's see what the Flames are doing. You said the Flames are making it available.
I saw it on Twitter.
That is kind of the hack. Is if the Oilers have it behind Oilers Plus, you can always go to the Flames or Canucks site or the Jets. The Jets are really good, and usually they will have them. And it's great with YouTube, like being on your TV now.
Yeah, it's
you get
great.
it, and especially if it's coming in at like 1080p.
Okay, they don't have anything right now, but look, just check there like 5 minutes.
No,
before.
look at the bottom. There's a small print.
Oh,
streaming live on CalgaryFlames.com or on the Flames app.
Oh, look at that.
How about that?
I mean, you get their broadcast, like their radio guys.
Yeah, they're
which is
great.
fine. Yeah.
Was it Derek Wills, Megan Mickelson?
I think so.
Yeah. Patty Steinberg, pre and post game, great guy.
Yeah, right in the pine says, excuse to drink beer and watch Howard. I will be tonight. Hey, good for you.
That sounds like a nice little Friday.
That sounds great.
All right, we're inside the Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen Studios. Check out the new chicken dippers, crispy and juicy, made for dipping. Grab this limited time craveable snack and Popeyes signature sauce today. They also have the big dipping deal for $9.99. Regular fries, biscuit, 3-piece chicken tenders, signature sauce, and a beverage, medium-sized drink. It's crazy now. The medium-sized drinks are basically a large. It's the liter cola.
Oh.
Do we have liter cola?
Liter cola.
Remember that from Super Troopers?
No. It's been a while since I've seen
Great
that
movie. Apparently they're doing part 3.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
Wow.
Apparently they're doing part 3. Mex Pazuzu says Josh Daman Samansky. There's another guy to keep an eye on. Dusty chides me for, saying stuff about David Thomasak. I'm not saying anything. Let's watch, see how he does at camp, if he can make the team.
He's going to make the team, Tom.
Because of the one-way contract?
Yes.
And because they don't want to have egg on their face for signing a guy, going to Europe, getting him.
Because management doesn't want to look stupid.
Well, they played Josh Brown in game 1 of the playoffs last year.
So Thomasak will make the team. He might be the 13th forward, but he'll be here to start.
How long
he
Noah
lasts?
Phil. Well, depending on how they perform.
Yeah,
exactly. You got to go play. You got to go earn it.
I saw a little bit of his presser. He seems like a good dude. Really likes Edmonton. I mean, but that's, again, like, you and I, not personal. It's not that we dislike David Thomas.
No, I don't. No.
We've seen this, and you guys have too. You and gals, you guys have all seen this. I hope it works for Tony from BP's sake, for the Oilers' sake.
I kind of want the free food at BP,
and then we might have egg on our face because we'll be like, "Damn, Thomasak's going to score 20." But
if he does, that's wonderful.
That's great for the Oilers.
Yes, it means they're having a good year, probably.
But if you ask Hernan, you want to put some money down, Thomasak's on this team to start the season, I would say 100% yes. I'm not saying he's going to start the first game in the top 12, but he will be on this team.
Valid point. Let's go to this text from Hampton. Steve says, "Afternoon, gents. Tommy, you mentioned on the Hangout the Oilers released a bunch of staff recently. Jessica Kent put out a statement that she was no longer with the team. Double checking that Jack, Louie, and Gene are all coming back to call games this season. I always worry ESPN or someone else is going to poach Jack. All of them are coming back."
I think if Jack was leaving, everybody would.
You would know by now. Yeah. This one comes in, says, those jerseys don't look great. Start there. And then adds, to start this year, the Oilers are worse than the Stanley Cup final team last year, but they will add again. Henrique is likely to be seen as the money gone to New York Islanders for Peugeot, 50% retained for that third center right shot. Rico waves as Isles flip him elsewhere to compete. Maybe New Jersey again. Ideal scenario. I think there's some wishful thinking in there. Creative. Very creative. I'll give you credit there.
No movement for Henrique.
Got to keep that in mind.
That means he cannot go on waivers, be sent down.
That's right.
Henrique, listen, I'm with that text, right? I didn't think he was good last year.
No, he didn't have a good year.
No,
he didn't.
My expectations are really low for Adam Henrique this year. He's older. I don't know what his role is going to be. I don't like him at center anymore.
I don't think they should have put him at center, but they needed someone, and he was willing and
Can you
tried.
see this year Adam Henrique maybe he's a healthy scratch more often than what we saw last year? No.
I think he's better served as a winger, and I think he's actually a decent winger. I think he would be more effective on the wing.
Okay.
I'm not like just brushing him aside, right?
Well, he's here. He's not going
I think
anywhere.
there's still a good player there. Yeah. I think he was asked to take on a role and a responsibility that he had to essentially learn at a advanced stage in his career, and it wasn't as easy and seamless as people had hoped. And I think if you put him back on the wing, he can have success. He could be a 35-point guy.
35 years old.
Sure, but he had 50 points, 50-plus points 2 years ago.
He kills penalties. He's a mainstay on the second power play when they do get on the ice. He is.
They get 20 seconds if they're lucky.
Yeah. So, again, there's something there with Rico. He's good on the faceoffs, but
good guy.
I don't think it's... let me walk it back a bit. I don't expect, like, you said, 30 points?
35 would be great.
Yeah, because I don't look at Adam Henrique in the role he's in with the Oilers, and you have to produce. You know what I mean? I mean, a little bit is good.
I personally expect him to provide offense because that is what he's done and is capable of.
But in the bottom six of this team, is that a realistic to say, Adam Henrique, we need you to produce, or we need you to be solid defensively, kill penalties?
I don't think it's wrong to ask him to produce offense.
Okay.
Like, just because you're on the third line doesn't mean you can't score goals.
Yeah.
Right? Like, maybe you don't play 20 minutes. You play 13 or 14.
Yeah.
And yes, you're on the PK. You probably have defensive zone starts. But doesn't mean you can't go and score.
Gator Hockey says, Adam Henrique, the new Derek Ryan? In terms of in and out of the lineup?
No, I think he's a better player than Derek Ryan.
Okay. That's fair. I think so too, especially offensively.
Yeah. And he's just all around better than Derek Ryan.
And Adam Henrique, smart guy. He knows he had a bad year last.
Yeah, and I think adapting and trying to fit a square peg into a round hole wasn't ideal. Obviously.
No, that's a good point too. Yeah, so he's going to want to bounce back. It's his last year of his deal. Could be his last deal, Tom. Who knows?
Maybe.
At 35 years
depends
old.
how he plays, right?
Yeah, exactly. So,
I like it. I value, I see the player. I recognize the ability, respect what he's done in the league. Good dude, which, that doesn't matter. Doesn't really give you a leg up on if you're going to play or not, because you have to be effective on the ice. But there's a lot to like about him. Didn't have a good year, like you said. Fully acknowledge that. I'm sure he would tell you that too. Mm-hmm. He's pretty honest and upfront about that. Could be better.
Zach Hyman's going to be out to start, right? We kind of know that.
We expect that.
We expect that.
Yeah.
Say that happens. I know the line juggling, the from Knobloch drove fans crazy last year. Was Zach Hyman out? We might not see steady lines for a while.
I don't think we're ever going to see steady lines until there's a different coaching staff.
Okay. That's going to drive people crazy.
Oh, I don't think the coaches care if it drives people crazy. They care if they win or not.
And especially with Hyman out, he's probably going to go 97-29 a lot.
You think so?
I do. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I think the team's better when those two guys are split up. Not saying they can't get put together after a PK or for a shift here and there. Mm-hmm. But I just think what we saw from Knobloch last year, Tom, it's going to be the same. Especially without...
Well, yeah. What do you think? He's going to change the way he coaches?
A marquee guy like Zach Hyman. He's going to load up that line, go win us the game. And then say they're on a 2-game win streak, he might go back to splitting them up. And then when they lose again, he'll put him back. And
what's wrong with loading up the line when it's circumstantial in-game? That's the difference, though, right? That's what I'm always curious about. I understand the not liking it from a fan standpoint. I just said I don't like it when they play together and they're loaded up to start a game. But when you're in game, that's different. And maybe you're down a goal, then tied, and you want to win. What are you going to do? You're going to put your fourth line out there? Not a chance in hell. Let's get the two best guys that can score on this team and put them out there. Go get it in the last 5 minutes. And you usually see them with the guy that's going well in that game. Yeah, on the other side. Because last year we saw Perry there. We saw a whole bunch of different players. Right? Yeah. So it's going to be it's going to be interesting. But if you're a fan wanting steady lines, I don't see that coming. Not with this coaching staff, as we've learned through 2 seasons. All right, keep those texts coming in. It is the Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza. Tom Gazzola, Hernan Salas with you, 780-218-9999. Get to the nasty chat as well. We got a couple of texts. Coach Mike getting in there says, where are you guys seeing the beer prices at Oiler games? Where I am getting that information, pardon me, is the Creed concert, where we were getting texts of people who had gone to the Creed concert were saying that beers were like $19, 19 plus.
That's insane.
And in the playoffs, they were around 16 and a half. So that's a significant jump. And I would assume those prices will carry over into hockey because that's kind of the event/arena price.
Because you know it's going to be sold out.
You think not? Well, the games will, like the main games.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. But let us know if you're going tonight. You're gonna have a couple of social sparklers. Let us know what the prices are so we can pass that along to those that might be curious. That is always important. I remember at the old Coliseum, they would always have the half price singles, and you'd go up to the old box office by the Gretzky statue, and you'd go to the ticket booth, and I'd be like, "Could I please get a single?" And it would usually be like $25, and it was for there's like a drink rail at the back of the last row on the second deck in the end zones.
Yeah.
And so I'd usually get a standing seat, and then on Tuesdays it was $1 off beers, so they were $5.50 nuclear Rexall beers. And so I'd get my buddy Brett, who lived close to the arena. I'd say, "You want to go to the game tonight?" And usually he'd say yes. We'd get half price singles. Yeah. And then we buy a couple of those beers and just wobble out of there.
Those are the good old days.
$17 last year. Add a tip. $19.50 apparently now. Ouch.
That's crazy.
I know. In this economy. Haji says every coach in the McDavid era has used the blender often. That's true.
I mean, because it's great and it works.
You're double shifting him.
Yeah.
Right? You're double shifting Leon. This one from Coach Mike. Who will finish higher, Vancouver or Calgary? Is the top three Edmonton, LA, Vegas again? Are the Ducks maybe better this year? Coach Mike. I'll let Hernan answer that one.
I don't think the Ducks. I think the Ducks are better. I don't think they will be in the top three. I think it's going to be Vegas, Edmonton, and then it's either LA or Calgary.
Yeah. LA stepping back a bit. Or is Calgary jumping up a bit?
I think Calgary's jumping up a bit. They were close last year.
You said LA is kind of on the level of last year, right?
I still think LA's, again, I think they improved their forward depth because that's what kind of killed them last year.
Sure.
They brought in Dumoulin and Ceci on some hefty contracts. I mean, they're solid NHL defensemen, but
they lost Gavrikov.
Yeah,
traded away Spence.
I don't know if their defense is better. And then, goaltending remains the same, I think. It's Darcy and
Kemper.
So,
a big save, Dave.
And I think it's a lot of pressure on their head coach. I do.
Yeah.
After what happened last year, I really think he's going to be feeling the heat. Now, it's interesting because LA always starts well, right?
They do generally.
Oilers are notoriously slow starters. Hopefully that flips this year. So then you're not pushing so hard in March and April, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want from the Oilers. You want a good start, man. Like the last two opening games, Tom, they've been outscored 15-1.
Yeah, they got their asses kicked.
14-1.
Was it 6-0 last year?
Yeah, it was just crazy. So I really hope they start well this year. I really do.
Ed texting in says, I was at the Creed concert and I can confirm that a beer was $19.50. Ed adds, rather ridiculous. I'm with you, buddy.
It is rather
I am
ridiculous.
with you.
That's oh boy.
I like this one out of Calgary. Says, if you don't like paying that much for a beer, vote with your wallet. Stop buying them.
Exactly.
They do. There are game day specials with the bars and restaurants around there. I live, as you know, right across the street. And you can get a beer you could probably get 4 beers for the price of 1 inside the arena if you go to a spot outside.
Yeah, that's the trick is do a lot of the eating and drinking before going to the place.
That's right.
It's a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
So instead of buying like 6 beers there during the game, buy 2 and have 4 before you get there.
Yeah.
You're feeling a little good, right?
Yeah.
So
no, that's fair. I mean, the temptation's always there.
Of course.
You get the vibe. You're feeling good. It's back at the rink.
A good Caesar.
I don't like Caesar.
You don't like Caesar?
I've never liked Caesar.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
The Caesars at Rogers are actually pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'll take your word on it. Let's go to EMG texting in. Says, how long do you think the leash will be for some of these new young players? Obviously, we saw what happened to Skinner, but that was a bit different. That's all.
Because when we use that term, it's got it's added to like negativity, and I don't think it should.
Leash?
Yeah,
you're right.
I think for me, like for Ike Howard, for example, I think if he's like 5 games, 0 points, they'll put him in the press box. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think it's. I think at the end of the day, Ike Howard and Savoy might see 1 game in the press box. They're young guys. We know they're going to be up and down. So, like, I think those guys, just because they're rookies, they'll be in a shorter leash, obviously. But anyone else on the team, like we were talking about Adam Henrique, Janmark, Kapanen, like
those guys are everyday guys.
Those guys are everyday guys. And I mean, yeah, so I think it's just the young guys that are going to be kind of, Knobloch's going to be like, are they going? Do they need a break? Do they need to watch from upstairs? And which is fair. And so we'll wait and see on that. I mean, Thomasak, you can throw in there. He's a rookie, but he's a lot older.
There's a question about Thomasak I'm going to get to right away.
Okay. And yeah, but like the Fredericks of the world and all the guys in the bottom 6, like the NHL vets, like I don't think they're on a short leash. I think those guys can go 20 games without a goal and they'll still play because they bring other stuff to the table.
That's less than ideal, but
no, but you know,
you might be right.
Like Kapanen last year.
Well, Janmark, how many goals did he have last year? Like 3? One was into an empty net, one was off his ass, and then he finally shot one into the net against a goalie.
Don't you dare talk about the janitor.
He's my guy. Did you see Eric's T-shirt that he was wearing earlier this week?
No.
Tommy's Boy, and it was my face on. It was the Tommy Boy movie poster. It was my face on David Spade. Janmark's on Chris Farley.
I love Janmark, man.
He's a good. I
don't need it's always nice when he scores. I don't need him to score. And he's feisty, man.
Yeah, he's feisty.
Yeah.
Jace texting in says, if Thomasak doesn't make the team, will he go back to the SHL instead of Bakersfield? What percentage do you put on this possibility? And before Nanso answers that, I'll remind folks that Thomasak has a 1-year, one-way deal, $1.2 million.
Man, you'd probably know more than I would.
Depends. I mean, depends on if they tell him, hey, we're going to get you back in.
Yeah.
Go down there for a bit.
There has to be a conversation there. Like, Thomasak's made his career playing in Europe. I highly doubt he wants to spend significant time in the minors here in North America.
Yeah.
So there could be a situation where he's like, how about we just terminate this? I'm heading back to my old team and see you later. We've seen it before.
It has happened.
Yeah. At 29 years old, does he want to put in 3 months in Bakersfield?
I think before it gets to the point where they send him down, he'd ask for a trade. If it goes south.
If it goes that way.
Yeah, he'd probably ask for a trade first, and then if they have no takers, then maybe
he's an interesting cat, though. Like, I'll be honest, Tom, the first game he's in for the preseason, I'm definitely going to tune into, because I do want to watch him. Like, I'm intrigued by him. I'll be honest, I've never watched David Thomasak play hockey in my life.
I've just watched his highlights. There's a highlight package on YouTube you can watch.
I've seen a few of his highlights. He's got the hands. Dusty gave us a scouting report from the Spangler.
Finds a way to score. So intriguing for sure. Bigger body. So we'll see where he fits, and it's going to be interesting. But yeah, I don't know if he'd go back, but I just think at his age he doesn't want to be in the mine. No, exactly. And you know what's funny is, again, I've said it a couple times. I'll remind people if you're new. He was compared to Roman Cervenka. Roman Cervenka played 1 season in the NHL for the Calgary Flames about a dozen years ago. Played like 39 games, had 17 points, went back to the Czech Republic after.
Yeah. Let's hope not.
Not.
Let's hope that's not the case, right? Let's hope he can earn a spot on the team, like earn it, and then chip in. Like that, I think that'd be fantastic for the team. That's what they're banking on too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we'll wait and see. I do believe, Tom, and I told Joaquin this, I think earlier this week or late last week.
Yep.
This is my one prediction before anything gets going. Podkolzin will start game 1 on Draisaitl's.
That wouldn't surprise me.
It shouldn't surprise anyone.
Number 15 on the rankings of importance. I'll save the last 5
Nice.
of rankings of importance for Monday's show.
Sure.
But yeah, I don't doubt that for a second.
Leon loves him. You already heard him talk about him. And he, again, took a shot. He goes, people that don't understand.
At me?
No, at everybody. Right? Like when they met.
If you don't understand the game, you
don't know what he does.
don't recognize it. Sure.
He does a lot of the things that he said it, I don't like to do. And that's fair.
Yes.
And I think we all love Pods. Like he seems like the players love him.
He's a good NHL player.
He's a good NHL player.
Should he be in the top 6? No. Is he? Yes.
Yes. I think he's going to start game 1. It's Calgary, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Podkolzin will be with Leon Draisaitl.
Great. Wonderful. Be effective. Get more than 24 points because you have a wonderful opportunity.
Zedmo says Podkolzin lives in Leon's basement.
Are you being serious?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I would see him like
Is
at
that
the
facts?
JW with his family, but maybe.
Yeah, because he's
or
married,
maybe he's
right?
making a joke. Yeah, he's got a young family.
We're not questioning Leon at all. We know why.
Did somebody say that? How
Yeah.
dare you question Leon? Because this is a sports radio station, and we need to talk for hours on end.
Yeah.
It's a discussion.
Top 5 Regula on Monday from Rip City Steph.
Yes, for you, Rep City Steph.
That's another guy
Steph,
I want to watch, man.
Hey, I want to see you down at the glass during warm up with your sign, Alec, get me a puck, and he will flip you one and make your day.
Hey, he might be the 6th defenseman in game.
That's a big time no. But
Are you serious?
in game 1
Yeah.
of the season,
Instead of Anderson?
not a chance in hell.
No, eh?
How do you give?
Well, I don't know.
How do you put a guy who hasn't played in a year, tore up his knee?
But he's healthy now.
That's great. Put him in Bakersfield.
I want to see Regula, damn it.
Go to Bakersfield or watch the preseason games. Let's go to this one from Renato Gazzola. Sounds familiar.
Oh.
So strange that the beer and food sold at the pub in Fort Hall is so much cheaper before the games. Once you go into Rogers Place, they charge 4 times more. My dad loves a good deal.
Oh,
Yeah,
I love Reno.
Reno
Hi,
loves
Reno.
a good deal. What's up, Reno? Reno can't golf this weekend.
No.
I asked him. He says, I can't make it.
Oh.
I think he's got his men's league going. Okay. Couple more. This has been a fun show. Tom and Hernan with you. Hernan in for Dusty. He's calling football tonight. You got EST afternoons. We'll get into that shortly, but we're rolling along here. Text us 780-218-9999 and get to the next chat. We'll do numbers game later on for Play Alberta as well. This one says, what a great start to the weekend. Oilers rookie game. Then it's Bristol, baby, on Saturday night. Latino Heat. This is the race of the year. I'm assuming this is NASCAR.
Hell yeah.
Because
I'm ready.
Indy's done, right? Indy's done for the year?
Indy's done, yeah.
Yeah, and then what's his name is going to be a test driver for F1?
Colton Herta.
Herta, yeah.
He's gonna, what team again? Was it Cadillac?
That's a new team coming in? Or are
Yeah.
they taking over an old team?
No, it's new.
That's the new team, okay.
And then he has to, he might race in F2 because he needs certain points.
You need to get
For
your
a
super
super
license.
license, yeah.
He's 6 points, you guys were saying?
Tim Horaney said he did the math. He's about 6 points away from getting a super license.
The old super license.
That's crazy,
That'd be
eh?
badass to have one of those.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
do you actually get a ID card that says
super license.
I would be like,
That's a good question. I'm going to ask him next time.
what do you do?
Yeah.
I'm a race car driver. Amazing.
Tails says, I have a Regula Young Guns. This is his breakout year, baby.
I hope you're right. Haji says the length of the leash is directly tied to the strength of the talent in Bakersfield. All right. Any other thoughts? Like anything jumped out to you? There's nothing new on the McDavid front. Haven't heard anything. I know some people were wondering about Carter Hart because we saw yesterday the players, all 5 of them, will be available to sign contracts. Is it October 15th?
Correct.
And then they can play by December 1st. I checked in again yesterday and about Carter Hart for the Oilers, and I was told crickets. So maybe that's, deception, but I'm just passing along what I was told.
Fair enough. It all gets going today. I know fans are really excited for this rookie game to see Ike Howard, Matt Savoy, Bo Akey, probably the top. Szymanski too, I guess.
That's another one to watch is Szymanski, I think. Yeah.
And it's going to be fun. I mean, everybody loves hockey. Of course, we're a hockey city here, and we love the Oilers. They've gone to 2 straight Stanley Cup finals, hoping it's a third one and they can get it done. But the cloud that's hanging over Tommy is McDavid's extension, and we'll continue to wait. There's not much more we can do. We had Jesse Pierce on yesterday from Minnesota, and she said the fans are the same, and she's probably worse there because he rejected a deal.
Right.
And then Bill Guerin's saying that's not true, so there's conflicting reports. And Kirill might be saying, you know what, I'm going to test free agency because I'm probably going to get way more than I would here. And
I'm glad you're bringing this up, the whole Kaprizov situation, because now it's spilled into the public.
Yes.
Right?
And that's terrible.
And I think this is what the Oilers are trying to avoid and McDavid's trying to avoid. That's why you're getting the ambiguous answers from him whenever he speaks. I know and it's instinctual, we as fans, media, will decipher every little thing. It's like, oh, well, the way he answered that one question, he had a burrowed, look on his face, or he kind of rolled his eyes when he answered that one. And I think that's a sign we do that. That is our instinct here. And it's part of the fun and the drama. It drives some people crazy. It makes some people nervous. And it goes to what Hernan was saying, that this market is hockey mad, Oilers mad specifically. So,
and he's the best player on the planet.
He is.
And if you're old enough, you remember the sale of Wayne, and to a lesser extent, having to trade Dougie away because you can't afford him. I get why there's
Bill Guerin, same thing.
Yeah, I get why there's a little bit of angst among the fan base, and they just want this done. And I don't know, Tom. I mean, many people close to the team saying they're very confident he's going to resign. It's just a matter of when. So, I mean, take everything with a grain of salt at this point. We'll see what happens, Tom. It's going to be it's great for us in this business.
Sure. Other markets will continue to troll you guys.
Oh, yeah.
And don't take the bait.
And don't get upset when other shows around this great country of ours are talking about this and saying, oh, it's because he wants better goaltending or he wants to be a Leaf. Like, don't let that get to you. It's just it's part of the gig, man.
Yeah.
You have to talk about it. People are going to speculate. People are going to assume stuff and throw it out there and have some fun with it. Like the old dog said last week that he thinks this is very similar to the John Tavares situation when he left you out. I don't see it that way.
No, it's a bit different.
Because again, that one, there's more in the news that, that he could possibly leave. Here, all we have is McDavid's word that he gave us last week.
Yeah.
That's all we can go by. Because Connor McDavid hasn't told Greg Wyshynski or Elliot Friedman or anything that he wants to leave or that he wants a better goalie. Those are all assumptions. Those are all opinions. None of that stuff's come from Connor McDavid.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's fair. Dwight K. Schrute says, I would roll my eyes every time 75% of the media would ask a question. Dwight K. Schrute, I understand what you're saying, but you would probably be stumbling and bumbling in a media scrum. Smitty the Welder.
Yes.
Smitty, when did you become a troll? I used to like you, man. I used to like you. I don't like your attitude these days. Anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean, no one's got anything on McDavid.
No, and he's being slippery, and it's by design.
And the Oilers are
from day one.
And the Oilers are being very. It's probably a small group that knows what's going on, it's not because Tom, you were around the team for 10 years. I worked for the Elks. Like,
yeah,
when you don't want things to get out, it's a small group.
Yep.
You got to have that trust in everybody in that room that this is what we're going to do and this is what's happening, and it doesn't get out of here, right?
You try.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's extremely hard.
Yeah.
But I think the Oilers have done a good job. I mean, there's really nothing leaked.
No.
Outside of what he said.
And he didn't say much.
Short term, long term, no term. I think that's the quote that's got people on edge when he said no term.
Don't.
I wonder if Connor's had a don't air.
Of course he has.
You think he has?
I would think so.
Think he likes it?
I don't know. Some people don't.
Because he's pretty. It sounds like he's a pretty, from what Leon was saying, he's like, what do you guys do post-game meal? And he's like, well, Connor does something healthy. He's
I've heard that he's like a freak that way.
Yeah, so he's probably no don't airs in his life.
Even yesterday, talking to some of the people that were doing fitness testing, They wait around to do the testing, and the guys like
Yeah.
will talk and be like, "Hey, how was your summer, man? Nice to see you." And he's like, "Yeah." My buddy's like, "Yeah." Connor just doesn't even engage.
All right.
He's like, "I was like, how's your summer?" He goes, "Good." And he just like waited to do his test. He's like, "You won't even say hello."
Oh, wow.
He's dialed in, man. Like he's so focused.
Yeah, but you can
And that's
still
him.
say like, hey.
Oh, he was polite.
Yeah.
He was like, "Hey, man." And then, it was a good summer. Done. I thought that was funny. I'm like, that sounds about right. So he's a machine.
boy.
He's the best
well-
player in the world. He does things his own way, and it works.
Well, next week, Tommy, on the Oil Stream, you guys go Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Friday.
Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
There you
That's
go.
what I meant.
Yeah.
Will you guys be talking about an extension for Connor McDavid?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not even going to guess anymore. I just think it's going to get done before
I
the season
think you
starts.
will.
I like your optimism. All right, what's coming up next on EST Afternoons?
We'll tee up this Oilers Flames rookie game. Talk some Elks, of course, as they're in Toronto. They flew out yesterday because they played
did,
early,
yes.
so they'll be down there. Some depth chart news as well. Nick Anderson returns. We'll talk about that Thursday nighter. Wasn't very entertaining. But Andy McNamara from the SIG podcast, Talk NFL. Zach to the Future.
Excellent.
Shayna Goldman from The Athletic. They did their NHL player tier rankings heading into the season.
I saw that.
We'll get a good idea of how they came to that list. Some Oilers made it, of course. Yeah.
How many? This
5.
many?
5.
I put 5.
6.
6.
Oilers made
okay.
the list. So
Excellent.
Need for Speed as well for Rad Torque Raceway. So we're going to have a lot of fun here on this Friday. Don't go anywhere. Stick around. We'll continue the Oilers talk as well.
Very nice. It's been a fun show. Thank you to everybody who texted in. Thank you to everybody that watched on YouTube. Over-under numbers game for Play Alberta really quickly. How many goals tonight? I'll set it at 9.5. What do you think?
Under.
Under? Zach, what do you got? 9.5 goals tonight at the rookies game.
Under.
Under. I'm going to take the over. What defense? Throw that garbage out of here. That's going to do it for the Oil Stream presented by Boston Pizza. Big thank you to our partners over at Play Alberta, as well as Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen. For Hernan, the Latino Heat Salas, I'm Tom Gazzola saying enjoy your weekend, everybody, and enjoy the Oilers and Flames rookies tonight. Ciao for now.